over $8,500 in prize money each tournament. If you want some information, here's Gary Carrington's bonus, and he gets 6. Send your name and address to WCBC, Post Office Box 545. Got the 3 on the left. He still has an... Wait a minute. It's rolling in. It's rocking the pin, and no, it did not go down. WCBC, Post Office Box 545, Webster, Massachusetts, zip code number 01570 for information on the World Candlepin Bowling Congress. It's a 9. Eddie Appleton. Before I forget it, on May the 16th, and that will be before our next show, the Longfield Bowling Club out in the Springfield area will be celebrating its 55th anniversary. So we are grateful to Charlotte Lewis, the corresponding secretary of the Longfield Bowling Club in Longmeadow, Massachusetts, for calling that to our attention. Fun and exercise are the major goals, and that's what it should be. Congratulations to the Longfield Bowling Club. 55 years in existence. Nice shot by Eddie Appleton. Ed has beaten Norm Herrick and Jack Lubinsky in the past, and has been beaten by Billy Travers, the former California Angels pitcher, and Paul Wambach. Whoa! All but the 7. 9 pins go tottering down, and the 7 is still there. So he makes a spare. Gary Carrington. Gary up by 20. I mentioned that he's on the World Championship team bowlers. Strike! This year's tournament is going to be held at Charlie Milan's Bangor Brewer Main Lanes. That'll be in November. They won the title in Nova Scotia, in Sydney, Nova Scotia. All right, he has the strike. Let's see what he can do now. First bonus ball. Oh, so close to making it 2 in a row. Everything except the 4-pin. Now, wait a minute. Wood is rolling up against the 4. It hit it, but not hard enough. Okay. Spare, so he has 2 marks in a row and 3 marks in the first 4 boxes of the 3rd string as he's on his way to, we would assume, a 400. And that may very well put him in our True Value Championship show, which is on Saturday, August 23rd this year, with $20,000 in prize money, $10,000 first prize. Eddie Appleton comes up with a strike on his spare. All right, he has 7 on the first ball and a chance for 3 marks in a row with the 1 and the 2 and the 4. Too bad he missed the number 1, took out the 2 and 4. And obviously missed out on $50 in bonus money. It's a 10. All right, Gary Carrington now has a chance for bonus money with 2 marks in a row. Six. It's going to be tough to convert, though, because he has on the right the 3 and 6, and over on the left the 4 and 7. Going for the 3, and he got 3-6. And he also had to stop short to avoid going over the foot foul line. Almost lost his balance as he released it. Makes it for the 10. That puts him at 71. So he leads still by 19. Seven and 8 across the back and the 6. Wood up against the 8, and Wood out here in front and to the left of the number 6. He'll use the wood to take the 6, the ball to go in and get the rest. Oh, all around that 7 pin, but it didn't go. You could see that the 6 and the 8 were going to go. The question was he going to be able to get the 7, and he could not. It's a 10, and he remains 19 pins ahead. 4 boxes to go. Ed Appleton taking a good look. He throws the ball so effortlessly, so softly, and yet they go down. Wood in front of the 5, Wood in front of the 10. They are the only 2 pins. Guess we call this a Woolworth with a facade. Made it. Spare in the 7th. That puts him at 92. Five. Object pin, the 2. Wood behind it. Then he's got the 4, the 7 and 8, and over on the right, the 10. Oh, everything but the 7. He got a piece of wood to dance over and take the 10, but the 7 didn't go. All right, a 9. 106. Gary Carrington at 81 with 4 boxes to go. He needs a 124 in order to hit the 400. There's a mark right there, a strike. All right, 7 on the first ball. He's got the 4 and 5 side by side plus the 7. He's got a piece of wood, which is over on that left-hand side, just the right side of it touching the 4 pin. Wow, he made it. Oh, what a spare. Oh, take another look at the way that went. 4 and 5 side by side, the 7 in the back and that piece of wood. Wasn't that pretty? All right, here's Ed Appleton now on the line for the 9th and 10th. He has a spare leave. Over on the right, the 3, 6, and 10. Yes, he made it. There was a little tingle there as that 10 didn't want to go for a moment. $116. $5. 121. 4 horsemen left side, plus the 10. Is it going to go? Oh, 4 horsemen went, but not the 10. So the best he can do then is a 131. How about that? A 386, and he's not going to win. He has rolled for us in the past a 390, a 391. No, a 391 and a 374. Gary Carrington still has 6 pins standing as he took the 4 on the left out. 115, and all right, that puts him right now at 401. So that puts him ahead of or tied with Jim Powers right now in 5th place. And he needs now 6 more pins to tie Paul Berger. That puts him ahead of Paul Berger and behind Peter Surratt with the 7 and 10 split. But Wood out here, and he is going to try to use it. Wood in front of the 7. Wood out here to the left of and in front of the 10. That's what he's going to work on now. Let's see what he can do with it. No, it didn't go. What he wanted to do was kick it over so it would take the 7. The ball would take the 10. All right. It's a 9 for a 134. And that puts him at 410. Gary Carrington now moves into our championship show. He is now in 4th place. He has knocked out Jim Powers, and of course our alternate was Owen Martin. So now it goes Fred Spintig, Dan Murphy, Peter Surratt, Gary Carrington, and Paul Berger in that order. Final score right there, Carrington 410, Appleton 386.